Okay. 34, 35, carry the 1. A new tippet for Tiny Tim, a comb for Martha. 37, 38, a hair ribbon for Belinda. 47, 48, 49.
Quackshot!
Yes, sir.
It's too late for you to go to Parthingales. You'll be closed up for Christmas like all those other fools. We may as well shut the place down.
Yes, sir, it is getting a little dark. It's hard to see the figures.
I suppose you'll want the entire day off tomorrow?
Well, if it's convenient, sir.
It is not convenient, and it's not fair either. But I suppose I can't do anything about it. If I were to stop half a crown of your wages, you'd think it very ill-advised outbound you.
Well, sir,
But you don't think me ill-advised when I pay a day's wages for no work?
It is only once a year, sir.
And once a year. Once a year indeed. A fine excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December, but I suppose there's no good talking. You must have the whole day off. Well, we'll see you in here even earlier the next morning. You understand?
Yes, sir, I will. Oh, and good night, sir, and Merry Christmas.
And bah!
Merry Christmas.
Bleh!
The office was closed in a twinkling, and Bob Cratchit, with the long ends of his white comforter dangling below his waist, for he boasted no greatcoat, went down a slide on Cornhill 20 times in honor of its being Christmas Eve, and then ran home to Camden Town as hard as he could pelt to play with his family at Blind Man's Buff. Scrooge, on the other hand, took his melancholy dinner in his usual melancholy tavern. Having read all the newspapers and spent the rest of the evening with his banker's book, went to his dismal house. Darkness is cheap, and Scrooge liked it. The yard was so dark that even Scrooge, who knew its every stone, had to grope with his hands through the fog and frost to find the door. Scrooge walked through his rooms to see that all was right. Sitting room, bedroom, lumber room, all as they should be. Nobody under the table, nobody under the sofa, nobody under the bed, nobody in the closet. Close the door. He locked himself in. He double-locked himself in, and took off his cravat, put on his dressing gown and slippers and his nightcap, and sat down before the fire to take his gruel.
Marley? Jacob Marley? I could have sworn I just saw old Jake. Oh, humbug. Marley's been dead these 7 years. It's all humbug. What I need is a good night soup. Yeah, what is that? Sounds like somebody's in the wine cellar, but the door's locked. It's double locked. It's coming. It's coming to my door. It's outside my door. Oh, bah, I don't believe it. It's all humbug.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, no. What do you want with me?
I want much more of you, Ebenezer.
All right, who are you?
Ask me who I was.
You're awfully particular for a ghost. Okay, then. Who were you?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Blech. Jacob Marley, you are dead. 7 years today.
7 years ago this very night.
Oh.
What's wrong, Ebenezer? Don't you believe in me?
I do not.
You doubt your senses, Ebenezer?
Yes, because a little thing can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You know, you can't be a ghost. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There is more of gravy than the grave about you, whatever you are. Humbug, I tell you, humbug! Oh, I do believe you are a ghost, Jacob.
Thank you.
But why do you walk the earth, Jacob? Why have you come to me?
If it is required for every man that the spirit within him should walk among his fellow man and travel far and wide to witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness.
But Jacob, what about that chain you wear around you?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link, yard by yard of my own free will. Is its pattern strange to you, Ebenezer?
Cash boxes, keys, padlocks, ledgers, purses.
Yours was as heavy and long as this. 7 years ago, you have labored on its sense.
Oh, Jacob, speak comfort to me, Jacob, please.
Comfort I have none to give you. I cannot rest, I cannot stay, I cannot linger. Weary journeys lie before me.
7 years dead and still traveling all the time?
Yes, Ebenezer, on the wings of the wind. Ebenezer, do you know that no space of regret can make amends for one's life's opportunities misused?
Yes, but you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business? Mankind was my business. Charity, mercy, benevolence, they were my business. The dealings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business.
Ow, Jacob, don't take on so, Jacob.
Listen to me, Ebenezer.
I'll listen to you, Jacob. Go on, speak to me, but don't be so flowery.
Ebenezer, I am here to warn you that you have yet a chance of escaping my fate. Do you hear that, Ebenezer?
Yes, Jacob, yes, you always were a good friend to me, Jacob, thank you, but go on. How shall I escape? I'm afraid, Jacob.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the only chance and hope, Jacob?
It is your only chance and hope.
Well, then, I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I take 'em all at once and just get 'em over with?
Ebenezer, look that for your own sake you remember what has passed between us. Remember when the bell tolls 1, look for the first spirit.
Scrooge awoke. He was lying on his bed fully dressed. Suddenly the curtains of his bed were drawn aside, and Scrooge found himself face to face with the unearthly visitor who drew them. It was a strange figure, like a child, yet not so like a child as like an old man. Its hair, which hung about its neck and down its back, was white as if with age, and yet the face had not a wrinkle in it, and the tenderest bloom was on the skin. The arms were long and muscular, the hands the same, as if its hold were of uncommon strength.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Who is this?
Ebenezer Scrooge, I have come for you.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold me?
I am that spirit.
Well, what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Christmas long past?
No, your past.
But what do you want from me? What brings you here to haunt me?
Your welfare, Ebenezer Scrooge. Rise and walk with me.
Oh, no, not out the window. I can't do that. I'll fall down. I'm not a spirit. I'm mortal. I'll fall.
Follow me.
And Scrooge followed, as the spirit led him up, and farther back in time.